sa puso at kinaaaliwan na para bang digmaan ang laban. Manalo, matalo, walang kontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola.
And we welcome you inside the Inares Center in Antipolo for PBA Thriller Friday. Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Nico Alili with the good doctor, Dr. J, Andy Howe. It is the Blackwater Elite looking for win number 1 going up against the NLEX Road Warriors, a team that's looking to snap a 3-game losing skid. Welcome to our live coverage, Dr. J. Blackwater Elite still winless so far in the Philippine Cup.
Well, you know, this team is very capable of coming up with an upset victory right now. You would say upset because they haven't won any game. Because if you look at their lineup, they're not such a bad team. Of course, they don't have the big men that can match up against Asitaw Lava on the other end. But definitely, if you look at the core of their lineup, they've got players that know how to play and can always, if they come up with good outside shooting in this ball game, they would have a very decent chance at this match.
We'll show you a confirmation of where these teams are as we check the team standings. And there's Blackwater still looking for win number 1. NLEX, on the other hand, yes, they have 2 wins, but they are trying to snap a 3-game losing skid.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to some of their players earlier. They were hoping to come up with a victory here. Then they have Kian. They have some other tough games coming up for them. So they know that they have to get by this ball game to avoid being number 9 or number 10, even if they should make it to the quarterfinals.
Part of the apparent problem of NLEX is offense or scoring production or the way they've had to deal with opposing defenses. And maybe, Dr. J, you could put some context into this set of numbers that we will show that in the first 3 games of NLEX, they were scoring over 90 points per game. In their last 3 games, which is their 3-game losing skid, less than 76 points per game.
Well, their biggest win obviously was over the Barangay Ginebra squad, okay? That was the first loss of Barangay Ginebra and they won by a big margin. Now, a lot of the coaches here, they know Boyet Fernandez, but he hasn't been around in the Pro League for quite a while, so he has a different style. Now, probably they've been able to adjust. Of course, this team misses the services of Joseph Yo, who was with them last year, very key component. But if they still have Asi, they have Mac Cardona, and they were able to add KG Canuleta, but he has not really been scoring well, and we will talk about that later on. So there is still a lot of good players here. Plus, they added another big man in Enrico Villanueva as a support player for Asitaw Lava.
Bakit ba, Doc J? How reasonable is it for NLEX to expect a lot from a player like KG Canuleta?
Well, you know, KG Canuleta is definitely a big scorer. He's not a 10-point scorer only, which he isn't even at this stage, no? He should be about a 12, 14, but you have to give him the minutes. He does have a defect. He's not a good defensive player, but he can rebound and he can score. Now, if you have a player like Asi, who's a good post player, then if you can move the ball around, especially on the weak side, KG will give you those 3-point shots, and he can also get to the basket. You know, he's really a guy that can really get to the basket very quickly. Look at his numbers compared from last season with talk and text, and then the slump here. Although he's not playing, maybe he's playing a little less minutes with the NLEX team right now.
Okay, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll bring you the start of this game between NLEX and Blackwater.